Hi everybody, and welcome to our first edition of our Coyotes season in review with Tyson, Nash, the television analyst, and radio analyst Paul Bissonnette. I'm Matt McConnell. Well, quite a season, guys, and let's talk about it. A bit of a slow start, some key injuries early on, but then the team really got rolling, Nasher.
Yeah, obviously the start wasn't what the Coyotes wanted. First of all, they were dealt with one of the worst schedules in NHL history. All the road games they played before December, the young group of rookies, new coaches, new players, a new system, just so many issues, and then the injuries, as you mentioned. Antti Raanta went down early, and goaltending, as we know, is everything, Biss.
Well, yeah, there were a lot of moving parts coming into the season, young team, and the adversity started right away, and it was unfortunate, and it was really tough on this organization, but it was nice to see them rally in the second half of the season and really turn this thing around.
Well, you're talking about the second half. In the calendar year of 2018, guys, the Coyotes registered 47 of their total 70 total points, okay? So they got it rolling, and when you bring in new faces, new coaches, a whole new system, it takes a while, but I think in the second half, Tyson, we really started to see the improvement and the possibilities of this organization on the ice.
Well, listen, I mean, you don't want to make excuses for anybody. You're in the NHL, you're in the business of winning, but you could have put the Pittsburgh Penguins, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, in this situation with that road schedule, the amount of injuries that they suffered early with their starting goaltender in Raanta, and they would have struggled. So this is a young group, and as Biss said, I mean, this team caught fire, once the new year hit. You mentioned 47 points, the 70 after January 1st. Antti Raanta was exactly what the Coyotes and John Chayka hoped. They got a healthy D, so everything was rolling in the right direction. And for me, no, it didn't go the way that I thought it was going to be at the start of the year, but I am so excited already. I know there's a lot of time left before next year starts, but for next year.
Well, we talked about the practice time early on too. Because of that road schedule, a lot of these young players weren't able to adapt to this new system by Rick Tocchet. A lot more offensive and different than what Tippett had in previous years, so that was a big change, and I think that might have hurt the guys early on. And I mean, to touch on the numbers, in the first half of the season, I think it was the worst start in the cap era by a team, and it wasn't looking good, and they did a remarkable job when they started getting that practice time. I used the term during the season, ignoring the noise. There was a lot of negativity, even from the fan base, and the frustration because they've been waiting so long for a winning team, and this got off to probably the worst start they could have imagined. But I mean, we saw it, Tocchet on the ice, staying on with guys after pregame skate with the healthy scratches, and just working and working and working, and they did not stop. And even Chayka making good moves for the organization. So it was good to see those guys get rewarded for all that hard work, and there's a bright future ahead for sure.
And it helps when you're healthy, right, Tyson?
Yeah, I mean, you need your big boys to be healthy. You need everyone to be healthy. I mean, you look at the Vegas Golden Knights. They're a team. I think they're the best team in hockey. And I think when you look at the Coyotes, they don't have that superstar. I think they're really looking and watching the playoffs as they have gone along, and they're looking at this team saying, hey, we can do exactly what they've done. And, if we follow this structure and this system that Rick Tocchet has, it works. We saw it work at the end of the year, and it worked, more than not. This is one of the hottest teams down the stretch, and they were led by a healthy goaltender, Antti Raanta. Kemper, a great addition as well. John Chayka did a remarkable job, obviously with the additions, as Biss said, to this lineup.
Well, I love the point he makes about the Vegas comment. When we saw this team, Arizona, having success, everybody was getting it done. Contributions from the fourth line, depth on the back end, and of course you mentioned Raanta, so I like that comparison a lot.
Tough first half, promising second half, and Coyotes fans are amped for what's going to transpire as we head to next season.